Pick up my phone, say pop a lot more. Sit so right, bad head in the morning. Spin my weed, smoke all my weed. Catch you all my side, say you big hot line. I check it. You wanna be my main squeeze in it. Don't you? You wanna give me what I need with it. Won't you? Picture like that's my wife, just think. Full left, mix, back, X, the whole mix. I'm not seeing us on the workout page yet. Oh, here we go. There are three people. I don't know who y'all are. Welcome, three people. Six people. Six people. So when we get to what, around maybe 3 minutes? Don't see it on my regular page. I'm gonna share it.
Okay.
From the Plant Seeds page because I don't see it there.
I see it.
Do you? Did it let you share it?
Yeah, I got a couple. I share. Yeah, I can share it from my Facebook page.
Okay, as long as you were able to, because apparently I can't share it. What you say? What you say? What you say? Perfect time.
Okay.
So, hey everybody out there in Facebook, LinkedIn, y'all already know who we are, and I'm pretty sure you already know what we came to talk about. See the sign? Tony got his sign. He's ready. But if you don't know us, my name is Melissa King. I live in Madison, Alabama, and I have a home-based business by the name of myEcon. I've been doing myEcon now for in November it will be 5 years, and I found out about this great opportunity from my co-host. So I'm gonna let him tell you a little bit about himself.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Hey, I'm Tony Clopton. I'm here in Birmingham, Alabama. Been in myEcon 5 years. Tomorrow will be my 5th-year anniversary. I've truly been blessed with this information that I am applying and I'm sharing. And today me and MK, since we from the same hometown, we want to connect and just share our story with you guys, man, and share some basic information that will help a lot of people out there. So, Melissa, I'm gonna let you do your thing. We on this new StreamYard thing, so man, we gonna do the best we can to continue to get some training in for you guys, man. So you guys, buckle up and let's roll.
All right, so let me just throw this little bit out here. We have a celebrity among us, apparently. Mr. Clapton, what was your endeavor? You're such a celebrity around these parts for your financial nuggets or whatever. I hear you was on the hill with the Bulldogs yesterday doing some training. Tell me about that.
Yes, most definitely. I am considered one of the baddest financial strategists this side of the Mississippi. I don't know why people always want to compare themselves to the other side of the Mississippi when they think they're good. But I do feel that I have some information that I can share. I was actually was honored to be on Alabama A&M friendly reunion site yesterday. Shout out to Sammy Jackson, who allowed me to come on as a speaker. Shout out to the whole panel, business owners, people, ordinary people talking about their businesses and how they were affected by this pandemic. I was able to come on. I was the last one, so I probably went on a little bit farther than I wanted to because I get really excited about this business, man, because I've seen how it has helped me and countless others, man. So anytime I get a chance to get on a platform and just speak to a lot of people, all we have to do is just share our story. Everybody has a story to tell, man. Mine is no different from anybody else, man, but I am so convicted when I know this information works, and all we can do is just share it and just tell the story, right?
That's right. While I see him on here, let me shout out, hey Chantel Bain, thank you for tuning in.
Is that Miami? Is that Miami?
That's Miami.
Miami in the building.
Yeah. Cortina, the lady that's running things.
Oh, up in Huntsville. Okay, yeah, okay, gotcha.
Ebony Wallace, how you doing? And
that's my sister Ebony.
Oh yeah.
No, well, she one of my coworkers, man, sweet young lady, man. I just love her. She's adorable.
Look, I'm about to say, hold on. What is this? I'm going to put somebody in the hot seat. Okay, let me ask you this. We've all been dealing with this nightmare of COVID-19. So I know you actually, with your job, you actually are you have a type of job where you couldn't work from home. So how has that affected your day-to-day and your finances for you, and just how has it hit you?
That's a great question, Melissa. I can tell you now that shout out to a lot of my coworkers. Work at a manufacturing company. Not going to say the name of the company, but it has a star on it. A lot of my coworkers are in position where a lot of people got laid off, loss of hours, and right now, even today, we're not really sure if we're going to go back to work and work full hours now. Most of us are on unemployment benefits. Man, it's a blessing to have those benefits, but they will run out. So I'm just so blessed and honored to be able to share this information because 5 years ago, I applied some strategies showing me how not to overpay my taxes and put that money into my investment account, into my checking account, to my saving account where I can pay off debt. So what that has done during this pandemic has allowed me not to stress and worry about where my next dollar's coming from, because I've actually put money in an emergency fund, which is one of our first strategies. We just try to educate people on how to use the money that they have now and make it go further in case of something happening like this. That emergency fund has really helped me. And I just want to share this strategy, this business with you guys to know that you can recover from this situation and you can make it better. So being away from my job, being able to run my business is what is fueling me now, because I knew at some point, not working, you don't get paid. So if I don't have any income coming in, I need to have something else that I can fall back on. And myEcon came at the perfect time. And I'm just glad and honored to be able to share this information with you guys.
Yeah.
So how has this pandemic affected you? Because I know, I don't know, a lot of people don't know that you do work from home. So how has it affected you, the good and the bad?
Okay. Hey Dre, hey Valencia, hey Nikila. I'm trying not to leave nobody out. Okay, so yeah, I already worked from home. So the actual I didn't have to make an adjustment. Like I already knew everything was already set up for me. What was an adjustment was the fact that I'm a certified fourth grade teacher now. You know,
Right.
I got my certificate to teach fourth grade. And that was not expected. But financially, one of the things it made me really take stock in, I'm able to do write-offs and because of home-based business. A lot of people are having to work from home now, and we've been on this thing for what, 6 weeks, probably,
Right.
if not longer. So,
Mm-hmm.
if you're at home, you're using more power, you're
Right.
using more water.
Right.
You're acquiring debt from bills at the house because you're there more. Not to mention all the groceries you had to buy because your kids are at home. So it just made me appreciate with myEcon the write-offs that I'm able to do. Because had I been just somebody working that had to go home, they can't do that. So that was one thing. And then of course, like you said, the emergency fund. Having the emergency fund made me feel a little bit more at ease because when they started talking about stimulus checks, I was like, and who qualified, who didn't, it was almost to a point where, well, if I'm qualified and somebody else can get it, at least I'm prepared. You know what I'm saying? Because for a lot of people, this just hit them out of the blue.
Didn't it? Right.
It just goes to show, what is it? The phrase they use, you one paycheck away from being broke or homeless or whatever.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And then too, a lot of the companies and stuff, like I heard that they were giving people 90-day grace periods and stuff. I'm like, at the end of them 90 days, you still gotta have the money. So, it's helpful, but you still got to pay it. So it's not like a real just we're gonna forget about that. So, like I said, the emergency fund was one of the things that got me through. This is the second time I've had to count on an emergency fund because previously I was laid off from a job, and it took me like back in 2016. It took me like 4 months to find the job that I'm on now, which I love, and I've been working all day long. And I'm on my lunch break, and so this was my second go around having to fall back on that emergency fund if I needed to. But I would say this company, and another reason I had to come on today, I had to make sure everybody know I'm still in business. Y'all had to still using the principles. The other week I got a thing saying congratulations. You got a pay increase, and I'm like, well, I'll be darned.
That's great.
So we're not going to delve down deep into all of that. What we want to tell y'all today was just kind of some basic stuff about the business. Now, let me just say that myEcon is a 15-year-old company. It's a debt-free company, meaning there are no bills. The company is paid for. It's technology driven, which is great because around now we would be having, you see us posting where we're having a meeting here, we're having a meeting there. Guess what? We're having a meeting right here. Same meeting we have when we out on the road. So with it being technology driven, that's one of the benefits because a lot of businesses can't continue to do that if they don't have everything they need electronically. The company is based in Atlanta, Georgia, uh, and the company has cash flowed over $500 million since its inception 15 years ago. And that's not just the company, that's accumulation of all of us and what we've been able to cash flow that's made over 500 million. And one other thing, we have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. So scam, no. Triangle, what I got? I'm saying triangle, pyramid.
Pyramid, right. Yeah, I've heard that one.
Yeah. So let's get into showing them what brought us in. You ready?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Let me pull up my screen here. And we just
This is gonna be good, y'all. This is gonna be great. So really, me and Melissa been around for a minute in this business, man. And one of the first things that got us interested is really just watching and listening to other people's testimony. Everybody has a story to tell, but I can tell you one sheet of paper can literally change your whole life. And I was like, wow, we got to get back to being basic, the basic training. So you can get into technology, you can get into all the websites, but if you can look at one sheet of paper and get a good understanding of what we do, then you can learn it, apply it, and then teach it to someone else. So y'all bear with us. This is a new system that we're on. So this is our second time using it. So hopefully you guys get the understanding of what we're trying to relate. Okay.
So are you seeing my screen, Tony?
I can see the screen just fine.
All right. So whenever you're ready.
Okay, so we're going to keep this thing as brief as we can. We don't want to bore nobody, but we definitely want to make everybody financial strategists off this one sheet of paper. So we're going to dive into the 369 transformation sheet. So if you don't have a pen and paper, go ahead and get it now. And if you don't, you can always go back and look at the replay on this one. And we'll also have a clickable sheet. So you can start doing your own webinars. You can also do your own classes and do your own training with this. So let's dive in. So there's two objectives that everybody has to meet in their lifetime. A, your current lifestyle is paid for by your labor. So go ahead and write that down. I'm not going to talk too fast because I really want you guys to get this. So wealth is created with understanding, and knowledge and wisdom. So these are not my words. I got this information from multimillionaires that are working the business just like I am. So they gave us the blueprint, and I'm giving it to you guys. So, okay, A was current lifestyle is paid for by your labor. B, future lifestyle comes from investments, right? You got to have enough money for today, and you got to have enough money for later on down the road. There were two entities that tried to fix it. They knew it was a gap. So they had to figure out. So the government tried it with Social Security. And I don't know if a lot of people know that Social Security is drying up, right? That means people are living longer and there's not enough money to actually get pulled from the pool. So eventually when we get to retirement age, there may not be enough money for us to even retire on Social Security. The second one was pension plans no longer work. Pension plans was created by corporate America. So literally, if I retire today, that means that company would pay me a certain amount of money as long as I'm alive, right? Like say people are living longer. That means companies can no longer afford to pay present and past employees. So those things are no longer working. So let's dive into our next 4 challenges, and I'm gonna allow Melissa to go ahead and give us those 4 challenges.
And Tony, I'm just gonna say, this week, these past weeks have also made me realize that when we talk about future lifestyle and retirement, right. I'm like, I'm not ready. Mm-hmm. Financially, if today was the day I had to retire, I am not ready. So if nothing else, COVID has also taught me that you got to be prepared for the future.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Okay. So Next, we're going to talk about the 4 challenges. So, Tony talked about um, saving money for future lifestyle and being able to pay your bills that you have to pay every day to day, from day to day. So, what we found is there are 4 challenges that keeps us from being able to meet those 2 goals that we talked about in the first section.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's start out with the first one, inflation, which we refer to as the silent income killer. So, for those of you who don't know what inflation is, it's just the way prices or the cost of living rises, you know, from one, well, actually, it seems like it's from one day to the next instead of one year to the next. And what we often talk about is like, the price of milk 20 years ago versus the price of milk now. I would say gas, but it's been so flip floppy lately. But
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I was joking with Carlos the other day because my daughter, I don't know if some of y'all saw my Facebook post. My daughter fooled around and broke the tip of the charger into the laptop.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I was 38 hot about that, but I was able to get it out, and then I was thankful because I'm like, replacing this. If I actually had to replace a laptop, that would have been really expensive. So Carlos was saying, we just getting payback for when we were kids. I'm like, when we were kids, our most expensive toy, that Atari or that Coleco, went for like $40. So the toys have inflated too. uh, the next one is taxes. Everybody got to pay taxes. Everybody got to file taxes. There's no getting around it. And taxes, if you think about it, it takes the first 1/3 of your income. So let's imagine um, they just told you when you started your job, they went on and told you, look, we're gonna be taking 30% of your money this year. So we're just gonna go and get that from you up front. So for the next 3 months, we're not gonna pay you because we're gonna take taxes out. The only difference is between that and what I'm saying is that they do the same thing. They just spread it out over paychecks. But when you look
Mm-hmm.
at the big picture, they really are like taking 1/3 of your income and you're practically working for free.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the next thing is, let me find my clicker. Okay, debt. Debt takes up the second third of your income. And during this time, COVID is being a prime example for everything right now. During this time, a lot of us have had to resort to using credit cards where
Mm-hmm.
maybe we've done so before, but it's like, if you're not getting a check coming in or if you're not getting as much money coming in, you have to defer to what you have. So as a result of this, a lot of people are going to accumulate a lot of debt this year. So that
Mm-hmm.
takes care of your income because you have to pay these cards off and the interest that they're charging, all of that stuff, all that adds up. So now we're looking at 2/3 of our money is gone
Mm-hmm.
on taxes and debt. Next,
Mm-hmm.
we have big business. Big business has suffered too during COVID because people
Right.
haven't been spending money like they usually do. But if you think about it, big business takes the last 1/3 of your income because if you think about it, every month there's some type of holiday that the stores are um, trying to get you to come out and buy stuff for. Everything from New Year's Eve parties, you see Party
Mm-hmm.
City, all these places advertising. You can skip down to Valentine's Day,
Mm-hmm.
more money spent. March is usually spring break. money spent April, Easter, money
Mm-hmm.
spent May,
Mm-hmm.
Memorial Day, and so on and so forth. Because what'll happen is they run all these sales and specials, and it makes you feel like, oh man, I can't miss out on this. Not to
Mm-hmm.
mention Black Friday, the ultimate.
Mm-hmm.
So they're always putting things out there to tempt us to spend money as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay? So that takes care of our four challenges. I'll let Tony talk about our solutions.
Okay, great, Melissa. Good job, Melissa. So we're trying to show people there's a syllabus you can go by, and anybody can do it. You have the answers to these questions. Like this is so powerful, man, because everybody has their own way of delivery. So a drum roll is like literally right now. My econ has three solutions to help people meet those two objectives. So go ahead and write down three solutions. The first solution is the W-2 adjustment, and that's flow management. Cash flow management. When you work, you're being taxed anywhere from 28 to 33%. 28 to 33%. It's basically saying I work, I'm taxed, and then I spend what's left over. A is minimize your taxes. And we show people how to correctly adjust their W-4 to get that seed money. Most people look at myEcon and say, man, I don't want to have to start a business. Man, look, if your only income is a job, we all need to have some type of business where we can make money. So the first step, minimize your taxes. B is minimize your debt, getting rid of all your debt. That's one of the reasons why I'm not stressing now, because I've actually lowered my debt down to almost zero. So if I get an unemployment check, my unemployment check can go further now because I'm limited on the credit cards, the car and the housing expenses. So C is minimize your expenses. So now we're going to move over to 1099, which is business income. Business income. Everybody needs a business. We are teaching and sharing home-based business ownership. A business is taxed at 18 to 23%, significantly lower than somebody working a job. Your business will work, your business spends, and then your business is taxed last, right? After you've done everything you want to do in your business with marketing and driving and traveling and all of that stuff, the government says, okay, let's see how much money we can tax you on, because your deductions are going to allow you to lower your taxable income. Anybody with a business should always have some expenses. Home-based business ownership, you can get credit for your water, your cable, your internet, your cell phone, child's wages, up to $12,000 per child. Your child can easily market your business. Your child can easily clean the company vehicle or clean the office or go to the mailbox. Pay your child a wage. Pay them a wage, not an allowance. See, terminology in perspective is what about when in the tax world, you can get credit for things that you're already spending, but you have to become a business owner. So B is writing, A is invest the $35 a month, which can easily get you a $6,000 deduction. B is writing off your lifestyle. Everybody has a lifestyle, whether you know it or not, down to the clothes you wear, the house, the car you drive, the food you eat. That is your lifestyle. Allowing your lifestyle to be a part of your deductions is huge. That's where your tax savings come in at. So C is earn anywhere from $3 to $5 to $8 a month off each personal enrollee that you have come into your business, and you can easily start seeing some monthly, weekly residual income off of this one system by just sharing some information that has helped you. So let's go on over to investment income. That's where you're being taxed at less than 15%. You always want to go from left to right. You want to go from a job to a business owner and down to investing. Your money, making money, is taxed less, right? So A is capital gains. You want to start investing more of your money. B, dividends. C is the best investment is yourself. So this is going to conclude this 369 worksheet. Very simple, very effective to show people how easily you can understand how to make your money work. Got anything you want to say, MK?
Okay, had to get back to where I was. Yeah, that pretty much says it all. I mean, two goals, four problems, three
Mm-hmm.
solutions,
Mm-hmm.
and pick out which one is going to work best for you to help you get your debt paid down, which increases your credit score.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Tony said, write off your lifestyle. My daughter is my employee, so you know she ain't the best employee.
so check.
Since she
So check.
returned,
She's awesome. She's always wishing that baby be working. That baby be working.
yeah, yeah.
So check this out. So what we want to do is just share with this one sheet. Man, we got people that come into this business, and I'm telling you, we got a website full of stuff. Man, we got the credit repair system. We have the cash flow manager. We have the cashback mall. Man, we have a lot of products inside of the business, but we don't want to bombard people with so much information. We just want to give you a snapshot of what myEcon is about, man. It's powerful if you just get started. We have people that never get started. You don't really know how much you have, what the value what you have. The business is a small investment of $29.95 to get started, which is a tax deductible expense. And the only overhead is $34.95 a month. Most companies fail in their first 5 years because of debt. See, with myEcon being debt free, it taught me that I need to get debt free. In order to be profitable, you have to lower your taxes. You have to pay off your debt. You have to have some leverage, residual passive income coming in so you don't be overly worried about a job. Be blessed with a job, but never satisfied. And I can always look back and say this. I know for a fact God was setting me up when I joined myEcon because it allowed me to pay off that debt faster. It allowed me to get around people, like-minded people that want to build and grow. So I know sometimes people get this information and it ain't their season to get it. I get that, but we want to continue to educate, and hopefully something will sink in, but you got to change your mindset first. And this pandemic, it has changed a lot of people's mindsets. I already know it. Man, you struggling, you don't know when the next meal coming. You don't know if you're going to be able to pay this bill or that bill. And I don't know how long my unemployment going to last. Some people's unemployment, they don't even got their first check yet. They don't know where the money coming from. So, man, I can tell you, don't look at this business and say, hey, man, it ain't going to work for me, or I'm going to wait till I get straight, or wait till I get another job. The time is now to start this business because millions of people are looking for what we have. They want more money. They want to fix their credit. They want to have more money coming into their household. So look at what we're doing. We're definitely going to be doing this thing. What do you think, Melissa? What do you want to do it like every other day, every day? I'm open. I ain't got to go back to work for another week or two, so I'm wide open.
Yeah, I mean, I could honestly designate a good 15 to 20 minutes. Like right now, we've been on for 33 minutes.
Too long. Yeah.
I could designate that much time every day to work my business because that keeps me in business.
Yes. Yes.
To have a home-based business is attempt to make a profit, keep great records.
That's it. That's it. That's all you got to do. And what we got? We got everything you need, right? So when you come into myEcon, we're gonna set you up with a website. We got all the videos you need that's gonna walk you step by step by step. We even have people like myself and Melissa and a couple of other teammates that are looking to help you grow. Man, don't feel like you're gonna be worrying me. Hey, man, when you growing, I'm growing. And man, we all want to work together. Man, Alabama is probably one of the states that is being killed with unemployment because of so many plant jobs here. Man, so many layoffs, and so many people are struggling because these companies are not making enough money. So they can't have you in there working and you ain't working. So you sitting at home without a paycheck, that's not gonna work.
And then I've heard like a lot of them still won't be able to go back to work. I know they're opening things up across the country slowly, but there's still a lot of places that won't
Yeah,
be going back to work. This is a good time to start your own business.
yeah, yeah.
For 95 a month,
Right.
uh,
Oh, I forgot. Before I go, since this is my fifth anniversary, I'm offering five people half off this week, half off, which is 14.95 to get started. But you have to email me at ynotc1 at yahoo.com. That's ynotc1 at yahoo.com. I'm giving half off coupons for the first five people that send me an email, and I'll definitely go ahead and send you that coupon to get you started. And I'm looking forward to working with anybody. So anything else you got, Melissa? Because we don't want to hold people too long, right?
I just wanted to put your, what was it, YNOTC
C1. Yeah, that's Tony spelled backwards, right?
at yahoo.com.
Yeah. Why not C1 at yahoo.com?
I was going to put that on the screen in case anybody wanted to write that down.
Okay, no doubt, no doubt. Can you see
And
anybody comments? Anybody got any questions at all? Because I can't see.
that's what I was gonna say. I put the link out.
Okay.
If anybody wants to click on the link and come in and ask questions, you don't have to show your face. You don't have to turn the camera on. Or if you want to just put some questions in the comment box, we'll give you 4 minutes.
hmm hmm
Give you 4 minutes if you got any questions. Uh, I actually like this setup.
StreamYard? This is
Yeah,
great.
I've had StreamYard for a while, but I hadn't used it. And then, I follow a lot of people on Facebook.
hmm
No, YouTube. I follow a lot of people on YouTube that
Okay.
use StreamYard. And so far, I think it's, going to be pretty good. And it's going to be good for serving the purpose of training.
Okay.
And
Hey, MK, right before we leave, and we should do this before and after, real quick in 30 minutes. Can you do this in 30 seconds or less? What has myEcon done for you? Everybody need the promo and understand what a promo is, because you share this all across the net, right? In 30 seconds or less, what has myEcon done for you?
30 seconds. Let me look at the clock. 26. Okay, so my econ has lowered my taxes because I'm writing off a lot of stuff. My credit score increased to almost 850. Last time it was at 834.
Okay.
I employed my child.
Yeah.
Uh, I made some good connections, networking with people. Uh, I'm pretty much debt free.
That's
Uh,
good.
Paid my car off early. Credit cards to pay it off. So that was my 30 seconds.
That's good.
What you do? It was like Tony froze on us for a minute. Let's see if he gonna come back. But yeah, actually, if I could have went on for another 30 seconds because I've learned a lot about money and taxes that I didn't know before. Um, just things that I didn't know but was kind of embarrassed to ask because I felt like it's stuff everybody should know. And especially with W-4. And they changed the W-4 this year. So it's gotten a little more complicated from where I'm sitting. Um, but they have a link where you can go on and it makes it easier for you to figure out what allowances you should be counting. It used to be you had a number that you came up with to tell you. Oh, Tony said his phone is dead. Yeah, it used to be. They had a number that you could come up with to put down for allowances. Well, the system has changed, and now it's going by something more of a dollar amount that you're putting in on the W-4. So that's another advantage. we can teach you how to use that, show you what you should be, whether you're in a home-based business or not, let you know what you should be getting taken out for taxes versus overpaying. So, all right, since my partner's phone died, I am going to end this right here. I don't see any questions in the chat. Um, we will be back here tomorrow or maybe the next day, whenever we can get it working. Because we're trying to be consistent and letting people know that there are alternatives, especially during this time when the economy is so, you know, up and down. So thank you for joining. Um, my contact information has been running across the screen down there. If you can catch the replay. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Facebook, Instant Messenger, and I will try to help you out. Everybody have a good afternoon.